Hello. Hello. Oh, hi, Nightbot. You timed that very well. Uh, wow. Head empty. Hi, hi. Um, Sorry for not streaming last week. I was EP tired. I was so beyond tired. Hi, CZ. Welcome, aboard. Can I say that? Am I legally allowed to say that?
Bird.
Yeah, one whole borb. I almost didn't stream today for equally but slightly different reasons of being tired. But I thought it would do me some good. Oh! Congrats you on being first. You did it. You found the button. Let me think of things that happened in the past 2 weeks. Might be a bit harder than I thought, considering I can really only cache like a few days at a time. I made macaroni one day. That was yummy. I'm defrosting chicken to make tikka masala.
Egg.
Egg. I'm not actually squinting, but I do find it entertaining when I move my mouse side to side. It thinks I'm squinting. Okay, anyways. No, really, what happened in the past 2 weeks? It just sort of happened. Ooh, exciting. I've made poor financial decisions, and I'm ordering parts for a new computer. So hopefully future streams will not die as much. And it will give me an excuse to redo OBS, which has been asking me to end its life for about a few months now. Every time I try to close it, it crashes. That's fun. Nope, can't remember what happened the past 2 weeks. Aside from my life things, Selena things. I mean, it works most of the time. It's just when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Oh yeah. So Selena, her boxes, we're in the final stretch. We've been able to finally say that we're in the final stretch of the production. Hopefully we can start shipping that out soon. There's just something else Selena related. Oh yeah, I believe we extended the contest deadline. So if you are interested in drawing an art of Selena in her winter outfit, go see the details. Go submit your art. There are prizes to be won. I have not updated any of the links because as soon as the stream ends, I die. I cease to exist. One day this stream will get a facelift. Yes, unfortunately. I think the closest to a link we have is this one, which doesn't even point to our main website. It just points to the shop. Its text is even out of date. I'm a responsible streamer. I take care of the things on my stream. But yeah, I think those are all the topics I have. we're trying to get some other stuff squared away so that we can share it with you all, but things take time to make and do and stuff. And on that note, let's head over to the game. So, this game has had like a million updates, like small tweaks and stuff, since we last played. I suppose this is to be expected from a recently released game, which when I bought it, I didn't realize it was recently released. Because I saw a fun puzzle detective game and was like, yes, please, thank you very much, and bought it instantly. Loading. Now, does anyone remember what we were doing? Does anyone remember anything? Because I certainly don't. Wow, look at these people. They sure are. Who are you? Who is anything? How many people do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. That's a lot of people. And we have to, I think I remember we have to do 4 now before we get a confirmation. That sucks. That thoroughly sucks. Let's look at the hints. Ooh. These don't have a lot of links on them. Carl Roottrees. Carl's wife, Rena. Rena's new clotheslines were hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottrees. Notable singer, but Jim, Carl, those are both spoken for. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin Ernie Jr. Second cousin Ernie Jr. Definition of second cousin is not here. People that share the same great-grandparents but not the same grandparents. So it is talking about whomst again? Oh, over here. Those of you. So Carl's second cousin, Ernie Jr. So grandparents, great-grandparents. But none of these... Oh, or was it great-grandparents? Hold on. Who share the same great-grandparents, but not the same grandparents. Parent, grandparent, great-grandparent. So... Ernie is somewhere here. On this... no. Ernie's somewhere here on this line. That's in... Oh, although we've determined that it's over here. That's in Ernest Jr. who I've pinned down as being the 4th president. Let's see. Oh, so only one more Madsen would be here. Madsen Nicole. We know that because it's the dude that married. So her name will be overwritten by someone else. I'm going to guess she is a student. And let's see. These are the 5 pieces. These are the next generation. These are the 3 spirits. And then these are kids. Generic. TM. So I think this one's talking about Ernie Jr. That's the link that we have left. He just became president of Roottrees at the time. So... let's see. Because if we go back here... Carl was the 5th president. I'm probably retracing a lot of steps, but I honestly cannot remember where we were. You know what might help is if I start off with a hint. Hello, Mr. Rubber Ducky, give us a hint. Looks like Jim used to be in a different band when he was younger. Let's investigate. Sure. Where would I look for that? Okay, so Jim was in a different band. Let's see. Does this have any link? Oh, this doesn't say anything about Jim. So I don't think this has any direct links. I think this only has like secondary links. Bill, Ernie, grandfather, Patsy, Mr. Miller, Uncle Junior. Do I have anything in my notes about Jim? Did you know? Robbie Roottrees. Remember reading a lot about things relating to Jim. I didn't think that I would need... Died. Clanch Trust, Furious, Zach, Eli, Caroline. Hello, Tiana. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Stephanie. Art. Yukon. Ooh, I might have to retrace some steps. Jack. I love that it's just Jack. No, he doesn't. I think I'm okay. Past few days have been rough, but I'm okay enough to be here right now. Deck watching 30 sets. Did I think I got rid of all my notes on Jim. There was something about him. He looked after her. information. She was the granddaughter of Elias, Gwyneth, Lascelles, Pops, Mistress. Information including her son. Scarlet. Starlet? Yeah. I'm just lost because I haven't touched this in such a long time. Expect a spot? No. Roottrees. Wild Bill. Husband's Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Hunt Williams. Brother Trouble. Neighbor named Roxy. Was Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom. Robbie Roottree. It's Dustin Christopher Baker. Yeah, straight to VHS. Okay. I'm Lord Sheridan. No, not that. Thomas Overwood. Oh, he's the conspiracy theorist person. Yeah, that sounds gross. Business Watch Guy Hudson. With his twin sister are no strangers to the public when it comes to Roottrees snacks. Both appeared. You have known that one of the two adorable redheads, Guy credits his mother, arguing over everything but chocolate, would grow up to take over the whole company. Wait, what? Would have known that one of those two redheads arguing over everything but chocolate would grow up to take over the whole company. Guy's uncle and current president Zachary has decided to take an early retirement. Focus Zach was quoted as saying, "Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect on the life well lived." Guy is new to the business world, but he's family. He's over here, right? Yeah. Hudson Guy. And Zach. Clara. Morden. Got these people. No idea who you are. History. Business. Zach. Watchman. Yukon. The Prodigy. Oh, that's about the ISB. Rafferty. No. Thomas Elias Jr. was Elias's oldest son. Down, right? This Elias, oldest son. Yeah, we got that. Raffertunes. Clark, Bertie LaRue's advertising firm. So that Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait with his wife and children. His wife was trying to get his youngest kid to calm down. He had the idea of the photos, now in your evidence. It had something to do with Chris Rafferty. That was where we learned about Jim's other stuff. Ah, here we go. We're in... Here we go. Found it! A band called released us one single called These Times. One with the username XXXDieHardDazzler XXX scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over $200 at auction. Apparently this was Jim Roottrees and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentions it was performed with Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister, and that it was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later work. You can't find anything else about this person, the band, or the single, so all that's left to do is add the scan to your evidence. After a blazing fast 35-minute download, the track is also available. Lovely. Hold on. Okay. Website also lists the songs ads by Clark Rafferty and Jim Roottrees, back vocals by the Roottrees. Book style, songwriting, catchy. MMM magazine. Modern Music Monthly. Did I... Book style songwriting. Oh, I can play it. Let's listen to it. Let's see.
Life is life, love shall be. Me for you, and you for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree
C and J.
last of what was we. With passing years,
So that's probably Jim and Diamond. And Chris and Jay.
Someday these times will all be over. All be over. Dew dries on the morning.
Let's see.
So take my
I kind of find it hard to believe that it's him, but
call your name with me.
this is the one with the D in it for Diamond. And then here's Jane. And then if I remember, Clark.
Probably yearn for what could be, rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting. Love still flows, our hearts heart beating. For now, ignore fate's destiny. Two roads that cross once at this tree. Someday these times will all be over.
A short hippie blurbs about new records, an album called These Times is listed under the Skip It column with the following. These Times, new single, amateurish folk style songwriting is catchy at times, but ultimately doesn't do anything new. Ah, that's the full. That sucks.
These times are ours for free.
Well, I guess that's that. It only got us some new photos. Not really any leads. Let's see.
Someday these times will all be over.
I thought I got all the 5 pieces.
Dew dries
Oh, this is the new one. In the magazine team. Wait a second. Did I never search for this? Oh my god. Nice new section. Covered by our magazine, and Rainer, she's first appeared on cover on her 16th birthday. Whoops. Got an E. Okay. Cool. New photo of Reina. I'm assuming. Boop. Let me just put that in before I forget who this is. To be fair, I wasn't really listening to the other song. It was good background music, at least. This is an article about Raina Roottrees from 1994. This issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. Let me make sure I have that marked. Father, grandpa. Okay, good. Got that. Who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because, hello. Okay, I take a drinky. I've taken a sippy. Because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things beside candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothes. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Laura? Doran, I'm assuming. Oh, wait. Laura. Laura. Well, I guess we've learned that person's name. So I'm assuming that the 5 pieces... Oh. Yeah, the 5 pieces thing no longer has a mark on it. Jim Roottrees. Notable student had a young daughter around the same age as Raina. Yeah. Oh, did I forget to put Diamond's other photo here? Whoops. Oh, or did I just make a mistake and put the wrong one? There we are. Yes, but that doesn't help me, you know, fill in the bigger gaps. Who are you? I don't remember anything about you. Goodness patterns. Second cousin. Blood relatives. I like how blood relatives are capitalized. Refuse to fund anything other than candy. Yep. Yeah. Did I put that picture down? Where's Carl? Oh, I didn't. That's dumb. Okay. So... So, this is next gen. How did I determine who these people were? So, like, at random or something? The biggest point I got after publishing my diary was how many similar names there are, and I get it. There are 4 Elis for Pete's sake. But that's how it is. Someone would say I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, Miracles Eli, or Eli C. And this is Lauren. Let me double check the. So they either became Uncle Junior. Okay, Elias Jr., we got him. Miracles Eli, which would be cousin. Okay. I'm assuming that's him. And then, Eli C. for her brother. Okay. Our family's names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father was named Edward and Clancy. So now you see where my pup's name came from. Right. Is that any time someone's a junior, they are always the firstborn son. That goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. So yeah. And that's why you're Eli Jr. And then Clancy Jr. Firstborn son. I guess it's only when it's the Roottrees. Would be Madsen, and then you were Madsen Jr. by deduction. Okay. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Rootree. I had to break the news. They got my father's name backwards. Oop. Nancy Edward. That's not confusing. Not this evidence. Sam. Hold on, where is my chapstick? Clearly I did not know our true family history. When I wrote this, I didn't even know Sam was a Rootree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Right. Sam. But we've already locked in Sam. And this has 3 more pieces attached to it. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Ernie and the kids. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It has been a long, long time since any real Rootree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. Okay, which is how we figured out her photo. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. Okay, which is how we deduced that these two are these two. It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Rootree for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life, but if I were her, I might never forgive them either. But even so, she seemed to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces, and Elias and Gwyneth. That makes sense, that makes sense. So that gave me a hint for him, her. Did that give me a hint for anyone else? You know what? Let me look at the photo for the next gen. Because I need to figure out. There. So that's Sam. Which one of you is Zach? Five Pieces, next gen. Are you Zach? I honestly don't know. An attempt to recapture the spirit of 5 Pieces. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the 4 of us stand together. So these 4 stood together, and we know that that one was Nancy Jr., that was she, those are the 2 brothers, and we know that it's this one because he's older, and we know that one because he's younger, and it's in age order. I'm retracing so much. Wait. But if this is a picture of this generation, then that kid should be over here. Yeah, because you're from the Free Spirits, no? Heck if I know what your occupation was. It's definitely not any of these. I'll just arbitrarily put that for now. that's the 4 of them. That's Eli's kid. So then this must be Zach. Right? Oh, it's... Hiya! Welcome on in. How you doing? I'm puzzling, and I'm very lost. Was Zach in this picture? Ah, I see, I see. There's... So Gwen wasn't there. Why is Miracle Jr. not here? Oh, unless this is Miracle Jr. Oh, is this before we gathered in the overhouse floor? They insisted the 4 of us stand together. So that's the 4, that's Sam. That's some lady we already figured out. Where are you? Angelica. Oh, so then that means Zach was there. And then we know those 2. And... oh. I wonder if this kid is actually supposed to be Miracle Jr. Because the whole generation isn't here. So that means Elias Roottrees Miracle. Elias Miracle Roottrees doesn't exist quite yet when that picture was taken. I'm assuming, at least. Okay. So I figured out 1. 2, 3. 4. So that means the information is wrong somewhere. Maybe if I swap these 2? Oh, it's filtering because of Vincent Gwyneth. And then that's Ernest Jr. To the new. And then you. I don't actually know if this is her profession. No, that wasn't it. I don't really know what order they should be in. I'll put them back the way I had them. Ernest Jr. Madsen Gwyneth. yeah, you. Then you. Then I'm pretty sure you're the 4th president. And, you know, we could do the dumb thing. Click. Click. Can do this. There's nothing stopping me. Director, doctor, driver, farmer, fighter, hairdresser, interior designer, lawyer, manufacturer, mechanic, media mogul, military, model, musician, news anchor, nurse, pilot, police officer, politics, preacher, none of the presidents, principal, pro athlete, professor, public speaker, retail, screenwriter, secretary. I'm assuming she. Okay, so something else is wrong, and I don't know what it is. So let's look at the next generation photo. My bad, the Free Spirits photo. Okay. So the Free Spirits are this generation. Hmm? Bonnie. Next president, Guy Hudson. Junior. Coraline. Jim Roottrees. Clark, Carl, and Eli M. Maybe you are Eli M. Since you're from this generation. Was there another Eli here? No. I'm afraid I don't think I have enough information to determine this. Rolling down on the city. Let's see. Middle East. Music. Nope. This image is from an auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says only the greatest grandson of Elias Roottrees could make this sweet. Make just this sweet. It is credited to Peter Janowicz. Great many reviews and articles from Art and Music Monthly. What category would I want to use if I start streaming on here? I'm going to be mostly streaming myself using Chairman. I imagine. I don't know what category that falls under. It's an executive. It would still follow under art. If there's like an animation subcategory, maybe. Here, actually, if I poke over here. Let's see. So, is there an animation? No. There is the art category. Is there... I mean, I suppose there's a music category. No, it follow under art. That's all I got. E. What if I search for you instead on the webs? Cool. Is notable, he'll be... I think I might need another hint, because I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Yep, that sure is Caroline. I don't know what connection this would have. Anything. Let's look at this one. This only has one. Okay. An entry entitled Sam, obscure relative. Gwyneth has been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Horn writes, "Hi Sam, I have so many distant relatives. I was told to trim their branches. Why is Sam special?" Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Angie... Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Bob shuffed me, said it was complicated. Actually swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands EC and John when he used to drive past old Anderson Farm. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Wait, but it also says Eli is Miracle's youngest. So what? So this has to... But there's no other... I don't understand. I truly don't. Unless you're the... You're the dude, the guy... Actually, I don't even know if you're a mechanic. I just threw a mechanic on you, didn't I? Riding his mini bike, gave him some tools. None of us... At the end of the day, nothing explains why... I don't understand. Okay. Dynasty. Tree, find a wall. Clancy told me that everyone got heated. Down to us next gens. I've argued at length that the company should stay with our branch. Do I have a picture of it? Yeah, I have all the 5 pieces. Okay, anyways. Wanted it, but he's the one who has volunteered. Said that I'm going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match to Candy. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5 piece. But Granddad has always had particular. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm next oldest of us all. Is that important? Yeah, Angie's older than Zach, next oldest of us all. If it ever came up that a woman could take over, after all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm next oldest of us all, but he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with cat remarks, countered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Oh, that was a hint to say that he eats a lot of it. So, oh, I didn't catch that at all. God. So yeah, second president, Zach. So this is for Zach. Clark. Well, we are going to go on a short break. This is a great time to stand up, stretch, get something to drink, get something to eat. Maybe use the restroom if you need to. And in the meantime, we'll be back soon. I'll see you all then. Oh. And we're back. Welcome on Mecca. I'm glad that you had a very filling dinner. I am logicking myself into circles. Let's see what I can divine from this. Brothers all seem to preserve passive knowledge. Who'd be legal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. And your father was a lawyer. Edward must also be a lawyer then. Really? Nothing? So sad. Is based on the pirate stories I would invent with Jacob. My cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. But Gwen is Gwen. But at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the Free Spirits and any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Well, I don't think that helped me at all. Thank you for the food. The very painful food. Very yummy. I don't think this told me anything. Names. No, I think I already got what I needed from this. Clark. Addendum. Clark's gotten married again. No Roottrees has ever remarried. Her last Jacob and Gwen divorced while Phil. Just before that, she had her second. Not even I can blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Starlet, but neither of us even took a second husband. Did you do anything Valentine's Day? No. I'll just leave it at that. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. Did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers. Yep, that's how I know you're there. Jim's marriage seems solid as rock, unintended. So who knows what causes these things? I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel, and I imagine that wouldn't last long as a trio. But still, I don't think a marriage on such a shaky foundation like that can last, and Lord knows I was right last time. Is there anything I can find from you? That gave me Eli C. Not his occupation, though. Author, professor, lawyer. Director, doctor. Doctor. Here. Nurse. Thanks. Yes, sir. Public speaker? Nope. Don't know. Oh, what? He went into advertising. Where was I supposed to learn that? Locked in everyone in the next generation photograph. I love guessing! Oh yeah. Oh, that's not you? And who is it? Weird.
Egg.
Egg. All of that's filled out. All of you are filled out. You're not quite filled out. So that means this information is wrong? Or do you go here? I don't know the age of these people. I cannot tell. So I guess let's look at the evidence. How have things shifted? The local office, Stephanie Jones. In an unconventional family, but in her words. Is someone blowing stuff up over there? Mecca, is it you? Side-eyeing you. Love is the header to note. Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to Candy Company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, you could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. Yeah, that led to that. Wait, what other information can this... Next year's capture, Atlantis, Burton. Oh, wait. No. I'm quite confused about this. Maybe if I traced steps again. Butler County Times. Her election. Full version of newspaper clipping on the back. You do find following. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon. Well, marriage to local. Pretty sure I already figured that part out. Yeah. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entire female influence. Though she is a distant cousin of Roottrees, her mother, Caroline, a local artist, has often come out opposed to corporation policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Like my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. I think it is time for a hint. Rubber Ducky, what wisdom do you have? One of Brian Jones' business clients had a relevant name. Brian Jones. Brian Jones? Brian Jones. Brian... Who's Brian Jones? Do we have a Brian Jones? Brian Jones? Who the heck is this Brian Jones? Have I seen this Brian Jones before? Is Brian Jones in the room with us? Oh, by the way, do you have a root? Yeah, I don't know your gender. Well, no, it's very clear that it has to be a lady. But what is your name? Oh, maybe it's Tessa. Because of Tessa Green Penelope. Yes, that's probably it. And you are a Babby. Abby. Oh, and then that means you're the other root tree. Christina. You're something, alright. Okay, so what was the hint? Brian Jones. Don't know where we heard or found Brian Jones before. Brian Jones. Who broke a pole vaulting record, and he doesn't seem... Butler County Times? Modern Music Monthly? Business Watch. Oh! Forgot the S. There are many advertisements over the years, as well as small articles from 1995 about Jones Graphics and Print. This article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of shop. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting this job done. Right. Getting it done. We've been printing a staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. But still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. Or search for us online. I designed the website myself. I feel like I remembered doing this. Yeah, at some point in time I was on this page. Jones Graphic and Print is a company that, according to its website, has existed in Butler County for some time. This website seems fancy. It even has frames. Oh yeah. We've been on this website before. Stephanie Jones campaign mailers. Okay. Various banners. Butler County's Holiday Light Post banner. Butler County Times. Closed. Okay, so that's not it. Roottrees Motors? Hold on. Whoomst? On Jones Graphics, which you've already seen. Don't find any trace of them on the internet. As a local business, they may be featured in other places. Well, if they're local to Butler County, there's an ad for Roottrees Motors in the paper. It seems Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. I see you. I see your bombs. An ad for Roottrees Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently has been changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added to your evidence. Coolio. Let's filter by, I guess we're not filtering anything. Oh, they're all put together. Wilkins Motors now. Wilkins Motors is still the same family business, but has joined the Roottrees family. Wilkins. Wilkins Catherine. I think that's that. That makes sense. Because I divined that Elias was a mechanic based on his dress. Funny noises, need new oil? Come down and we'll fix her up. Local family mechanics service the entire Pittsburgh area. And then this one. Tessa Roottrees, our newest fixer, learned all there is to know about cars from her Roottrees Motor parents. Oh. So it's Tessa. Wow. I was wrong. You're Christina and you're Tessa. Roottrees. And here we are. You're a mechanic. There we go. Filled out that piece. That's nice. And we filled you out. And I still don't know why this is wrong. Let me guess. Did that finish? Yep. Careful out there. With all of your shenaniganery. Okay, got that one. Cool. Root. Ernie Jr. Yeah, I don't get why these are wrong. I see. Unless, maybe... Ernie... You know what, I'm going to... He seemed to precede Carl Roottrees, and once it even says that he was Carl's mentor. The president, but not so much. He was even stepped down due to his illness. As also mentions Ernie Jr. Most of the article concerning Carl is not important. Carl Carl's marriage to Brenda White. They are both in their early 20s. Another seems even more frivolous. Charity event and broke his arms falling down some stairs. Also mentioned Ernie is from 1996 when Carl took over as 5th president. Liked to stay out of the spotlight and never appeared in the Butler County Times other than a few mentions here and there. An illness as the reason Ernie was stepping down. Business watch. She needed to start. Step into role back then. He has taken on a bit as a real life Wonka. He's known as a bit eccentric and inclusive, opting to simply be called Ernie Jr. and to forgo the typical luxuries of the average Rootree. Ernie Jr. has led Rootree records profits, and by spearheading the formation of Root with his cousin in 1982 after learning of Brenda's in the fashion community. Assuming there's nothing there, right? Yeah. Yep. Only I can get anything on Mads and Gwyneth. Nothing. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Anderson. Ah, yes, from Rouge. Including a photo picture of Alexa Gwyneth. It was added to your evidence. Okay, we already found this then. You're in. Maybe since this wasn't locked in, he is the younger one. So let's do Madsen Ernest Jr. You Madsen Gwyneth President. I actually don't know what your occupation is. And then we know Madsen Nichols over here. Rafferty LaRue. Why did they keep the... LaRue Kim? Was there a secret third sister? Cause like, hello? LaRue Kim. No, it would be Kim LaRue in Modern Music Monthly. small section focused on young upcoming talents. But the LaRues. The LaRue sisters got their start doing session work for their great uncle's record label. If you remember any songs from 1960 to 1965 that features the voice of kids, they were probably involved. Back then, they were credited as the Lucky LaRues. Now that he's passed, they moved on to bigger and better ventures and are going by their full names. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces. Ever heard of the Roottrees? And are looking to release an album. The youngest, Kim, is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver. Okay, so there's multiple. Jane Del Vecchio is listed on a talent for hire site as a wedding singer. Way down in the credentials section of her biography, it mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues. It also mentions to only contact her agent in the event that you actually wish to hire her, that any and all inquiries about her past or her sisters will be ignored. When she was Jane LaRue. Huh. I guess we don't need that since I already know where she fits in. But Kim LaRue is apparently an actress. No? Well, her occupation isn't. Oh, wait. Let me look up Oliver. One of the children in. Does it need the exclamation point? Silver screen. Starlet? Kim LaRue Teen Blast? Taking over for one of the children in Oliver. I feel like I should be able to find this. Silver screen. No, I already searched there. I already searched here. Already searched here. He's definitely not there. Silver screen. Broadway. Silver screen. Starlet. You'd think there'd be some kind of anything about Broadway. It would have been nice to find her picture, but I don't even know where to find it. And if I search periodicals for Starlet, Silver screen, the music, yep, brings this up. And then if I just look this up, it'll take me to this page again. I don't know how to find this play. Or Broadway show. They are looking to release an album next year. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have the inklings. I just don't know. Okay. So why is this wrong? Where will I learn about November root tree? November root tree. Blast, Starlit, Silver Screen, Water Music, Color County Times. No. This is for the library. I don't have any books I need. Edward, 3. Those. Public County Times. Can't see. Fancy Trust. First. Plants to Trust. It was Elias's son. Did he have a firm? All information comes from a university law school, which apparently had a guest. And legal oddities. RR unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. The person in question was born out of wedlock, and the second they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. I can somehow find that. Oh well. Let's look at the evidence. Sam. Zach, Gwyneth, Etsy. Just strange. No latest ad. I don't know what this will bring. I think this is linked to the newspaper clipping. because I don't know what to do with this. Let's see. Gwendolyn. Free spirits. Let me look at the free spirits photo again. Yeah, I still don't know who, like, the majority of these people are. I can identify these two pretty easily. These two, we know who they are. We know who you are. Who are you? See if I can deduce that. I'm going to arbitrarily slap you there. Oh, that was right. Cool. That's fun. So now we need to figure out November. Gwyneth. And their children. Well, I know Matt's and Nicole. Let's see. Well, we know who you're not. Since I think I had that... Yeah, I had that image attached there. So you're not Jim. Who else has secondary? Clark has secondary. No, you don't have an image. You're a lady. Okay. So this actually means that Jim had hair at some point in time. And then this is you, probably. And we know who you are. I'm going to hazard a guess that this is you then. And you, I know you're November. Got you, got you, got you. Okay. This picture is now useless to me. What? This still has a link in it? But for who? I don't know, search. Carl left. Your girls. I don't... I seriously don't understand how this connects to anything else. Let's see. So Sam... When never was... Could have her and her children seem eager to help the family in their own. Zach. We got Zach. We got Ernie. Bringing the thumb of her mother. Gwyneth? Gwyneth? Oh! She must be a farmer then. There isn't, like, a gardener, right? Okay. Can't believe I missed that. So she's a farmer. And her adopted grandfather. And her adopted grandfather? Over here? Because what else would that be? Yeah, married, and this means child. But this parent-child relationship. Even a person use logic. Okay, so this was for Gwyneth, because I completely missed that. I have no idea what the other one could possibly be pointing to. EC, I don't know who EC is, but Mr. Miller, and I know it said the name of the other one, of his first name somewhere, Thomas. As for EC, completely clueless. Yep. I'm completely and totally stumped. Rubber ducky. Ernest Madsen Jr.'s only judge. Be easy to fill in if you look over your... Yeah. Madsen Nicole. Oh wait, do we have a picture of a Nicole? Are you a Nicole? Did I get it? Hold on, I need to figure out where this was from. It is... include a picture of Davy, Bethany, and Stephanie. No. Oh, wait. Maybe... Patrol Stephanie. Patrol Sam. There you go. So Madsen Nicole. did I get this image from? Photos. Look inside an envelope, letter, and candle. It says, to Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. Having close to Shiva candle identical to ours, Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family. As for myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donors list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced trust. There was no after you visit Brenda. Until then, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. Oh, that's Nicole. Debbie. Deborah. And then that's her. That's her. Okay, so I did have that information. I just didn't know where to look for it. The only problem is that November is the only one I don't understand how to get information on. So I'm going to take another hint, because I literally don't know how to find her. Guy Hudson's death sounds suspicious. Hello? Sure. Where was Guy? Over here? Guy Hudson. Not archive the obituaries. They did a front page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia. The story itself is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer off the interstate. Although Guy was somewhat controversial president, foul play is not suspected. They were witnesses who reported that the vehicle which investigated the wreck was speeding, swerving between lanes and cutting other drivers off as well for at least 5 or 6 minutes before the tragic accident. One witness says it could have been any one of us who they eventually ran off the road. The rest are fled after the accident, and police have few leads other than make and model. Guy had been the president of Roottrees Company for only 4 years, through an undoubtedly volatile period in the company's history. He and his wife had no children. Oh, and that's probably one of the clues that would have told me which order to put this in. Okay, that did not tell me how to figure out November, though. Who's not put down? Let's see. You're the only male left. I'm gonna put you there. Okay. Who are these last 3 ladies? Joan Monroe. April? Quaritch. 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 Itch. Did I spell that correctly? Yeah. No. 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 I'm going to guess since November is your child. I'm assuming November is your child. It's the only one inside this road that doesn't, show up. And then I suppose I will arbitrarily Helen and arbitrarily Monroe. And at this point, I'm just gonna guess, cause no idea. Unless that's not her picture, in which case, that would be infinitely confusing. He's definitely not president. Because we know who all of those are. Military, media mogul, mechanic, manufacturing, lawyer, interior design. Now, you're not married, so you can't be a housewife. Oh, she was a dancer. Brute force! You got April. Ooh, got those two. Got Jones Bryan. Jones Patricia. Cool, cool. Awesome.
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations! I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
See. Who is EC? Yes, that is a good question. I won't lock in until you say I'm ready. Okay. It's hard to say. But also I mixed up Helen and, Monroe. That's the thing. By the way, who are you? That image does not belong there. Is there any image? Are you Liver Kim? You can't be, can you? That's the only person who's not missing an image, but where did that image come from? I just need to know. Not from any of these. No. Where did I get that picture? Oop! It's break time! This is a great moment to stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, rest your eyes a little bit, maybe use the restroom, and we'll be back soon. Oh! And we're back. Hi, hi. So literally as soon as we went to break, I realized what picture it's from. It's from this one. You know, the one with Christopher Ferty inside it, and his children, and his wife. The wife I assume he had the children with. You know, that one. Okay, so it's very clearly that you belong here. And then you are Thomas. Miller. I'm sure of that. I don't know where I remember seeing Thomas from though. Thomas was somewhere in the evidence. Is it Sam? Sam. Next gen. Complicated. The farmhands EC and John. That Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands EC and John. So my bad, it's John Miller. Is that spelling correct? Now, here's the thing. I don't know where to find anything about EC. And in fact, wait a second. EC. Jobs first. No, new ones. The Life in Between Wars. Revisiting names. I received a certified mayor for an Edward Clancy Rootree. Edward Clancy Rootree. Not Clancy Edward Rootree. Edward Clancy Rootree. I wonder if that's it. Could it be? That's the only EC I can think of. Oh, I'm scared to say I'm ready. Should I? I'm gonna ask the ducky. Ducky. What do you have for me? Jones Graphics and Prints? Truly? Miracle Network? County School District? Posters and set contributors for children in theater? I suppose we could try each of these. I suppose I could try this inside the Public County Times. Better search. As it is not summer, stay tuned. Choreography by November Studios. Ah! That's how, we were supposed to figure out that she's a dancer. Okay. I don't think Ducky's going to help us. I know this is John Miller. Because that's the person who he was working with. This is the only... Oh, if I could spell the name correctly. This is the only name I can think of. The only one. So, I'm gonna do it. Because I have no other leads. None. Zilch. Zero. Nada. Not a thing to consider. So, let's see. Click. Uh-huh. Finished. Roottrees are dead. Roottrees you found. Yay. I did it. I filled in the entire family tree correctly. Does that include the 2 optional ones? Or is that, you know... Oh, I got his name right!
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottree, and his partner was John Miller? That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Is that right?
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as Samantha Roottree.
Wait,
Yep, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago.
Ah. I thought you were Lauren.
My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottree and John Miller.
Oh, I am so happy I got that right.
By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser.
Hey, I read them. I read them real good.
Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man, but his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not.
Ah.
At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
I see they were the gay.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Oh. EC is for egg cream. And then... Oh. Oh. Interesting.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary.
I got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She said, "Your pop is my dad." Oh, 'cause of the name mix-up. They're basically the same
Who could
name.
blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work.
Oh.
It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5-piece.
That's pretty ironic.
Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias.
I did
She
not
fought
find
for my
this.
freedom from a life she deemed unworthy.
That's your turn. Things are complicated. Oh. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin, an outcast forced to a life of labor under a wicked relative? So it's Patricia that tried to fix things.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces.
I see.
My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Rootree. He nearly ruined the company.
There are rumors that Ernest had been originally trained. Ah.
When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36.
The yearly salary of Roottrees presidents always locked at the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. Oh! Oh, that's a lot. $36 for a pack of candy? And people bought it? Wow, this guy must have been a miracle worker.
They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry.
Roottrees was allegedly quietly tried and convicted of being Robert Roottrees. Embezzled company from... yeah.
Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock.
Oh. Was born out of wedlock. Oh, even if she was, then...
That sounded familiar. The Clancy Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart.
Oh, so because of how tight-knit it was, she's legally a part of the Roottrees family, whether they like it or not.
My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancy Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light. And when it does, my share of the Clancy Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set for life.
Oh.
Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
We did it. I did the puzzles. Thanks to your hard work, Sam Madsen's book was published. It received mixed reviews. Life went on and a new president took over the company. The Roottrees family faded from the news cycle. And then, everything changed. There's another mystery to solve. Roottrees Mania is now unlocked as new game. I wonder what Roottrees Mania is. I'm a secret Roottrees. Okay, but that was cool. I like that. I had no idea who EC was through the entire time until I read the names section earlier. I click continue. Oh. I guess it just takes me here. Do we have to start a new game? I kind of don't want to because all of this work. It's like look at all of it. It took 3 streams. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's how do I save and quit? I guess I do have to do new game. New game. Find out what happens to the infamous family in a whole new mystery. Maybe. Let's dive in. I wonder... will spoil unlocked content. Make sure you've tied up any loose ends before starting. Well, I sure did. Slot 2. Cause I'm not overriding that perfect run.
Hi.
Clark?
I'm Clark. Probably not who you expected to be knocking, but life's funny sometimes.
Yeah, you think?
You've done well staying anonymous. It took us a while to track you down. A lot has happened in the last year. Far too much of it public. But there's stuff going on behind the scenes, too. I never wanted to be president.
You're president?
And with my mother's deteriorating I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not here for sympathy. I'm here because part of the fallout of Sam's book is that everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Now that it's public knowledge the Clancid Trust covers any Roottrees despite their history with us, a lot of potential cousins have surfaced.
I see.
You may have seen that man on the cover of News Time. That was a disaster for us. And then Miracle went and made it all about himself.
Oh.
The long and short of it is a lot of potential cousins just showed up. Sam's helping some of them. But she's not really going about it the right way. And she's not taking calls from anyone in the family. I let it slip through a mutual friend that I found you, and I was stopping in. It's manipulative, but I'm hoping she'll reach out to you. You can let her know I'm on her side. In the meantime, if you're willing, I can share our files with you. Pass them along to Sam if she reaches out. I'm genuinely hoping she'll realize I'm an ally.
Yeah, I was not expecting you to show
Feel free to
up.
do your own research. I've been told you enjoy things like this. To each their own.
Oh. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. This person is also on the original tree. Okay. Uh-huh. There's another one? Who are you? What are you doing with your life? No, seriously. 5 people? 5 whole entire people? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, 2 screens? It's almost mandatory unless you have a secondary device. In which case you can open up the stream dashboard on your phone or something. I'm scared. There's a lot happening here. This is a notable root tree. What do you mean this is a notable root tree? You mean it's one of these people? Oh yeah, no worries, it happens. You get more used to it the more you do it. Today is August 3rd, 1999. It has been 8 months since you helped Sam Matson with the research necessary for her book. Sam was true to her word and paid you an incredible large sum of money. She never mentioned you by name, however, so you've managed to keep a low profile. The Roottrees, on the other hand, have not. Below is a summary of notable events since the book's release, though you can refresh your memory in full detail by searching online. 6 pieces. Sam Matson's book about Elias Roottree was released in February. It was a bestseller for a few months. At the time, Carl had not yet been replaced. The Roottrees Rift in March. The Roottrees company stumbled publicly as they attempted to respond to the book's release, with multiple conflicting press releases and a clear lack of leadership. Clark referred to Leroux. Clark was announced as the permanent successor to Carl Roottree and welcomed Sam Matson to the family officially. The company hired an outside legal group to handle the changes to the clan's trust. This included any other new questions of lineage. The 5 Ps. After this announcement, there was a rash of different people claiming to be the Roottrees, mostly dismissed as opportunists and scammers. The highest profile of these, by Wireman, was a rapper named Felix Fellows, who changed his moniker to 5 Ps as a publicity move at the same time. 5 Ps is the only notable person on the updated tree. Okay, so it's not a notable person from the original tree. It's a new notable person. Rip me. In another high-profile misstep, Miracle Roottree publicly and vehemently denied that 5 Ps was Roottree. The Rootree's legal team then offered to do a DNA test to get 5 Ps to drop his claim, and in a moment that caught what seemed like the entire world by storm, the test proved he was a Roottree. Suddenly the world was obsessed with the Rootrees. That's some bad publicity. Anonymom and Jane Doe Roottree. In July, an anonymous woman, who the press began to refer to as Anonymon, appeared in interviews with her face and voice disguised. She claimed that an affair with the Roottrees led to the birth of her daughter, aka Jane Doe Roottree. If true, this would make her daughter yet another secret Roottrie, and therefore entitled to share of the clan's trust. Nobody knew it at the time, but this would turn out to be the last chapter in the Roottree Mania saga. As more and more Anonymom's story came out, people began to notice how much it echoed 5 Ps in nearly every significant way. The court of public opinion began to turn, confirming the world's suspicion. The DNA test, orchestrated by lawyers on both sides, proved that her daughter was not a Roottree. This final event caused public disappointment, smugness from doubters, and countless accusations of the entire ordeal being an elaborate hoax or attempt at fraud. Things got a bit ugly, and fun of Roottree Mania seemed to disappear overnight. Now, a month later, it feels like a distant memory. Yikes. Okay, so 5 Ps is notable. Previously on the Rootrees. This is a new investigation with a new focus. After many months of newfound interest in the Rootrees, it is recommended you try to catch up with some of what happened since last time. Some word searches may yield new or different results, and some books and magazines from your previous investigation may be relevant to a new one. There's also much more widespread search. The list of the first and last names you can choose from will contain red herrings. Not all of them will be used. Below is a reminder of some of the most notable beats in your initial dive into the Roottree family tree. That's hard to say. All evidence from before is still available, and for your convenience, any searches that do not lead to new information still function as they did during your first investigation. The Roottrees Candy Company was founded by Elias Gwyneth. Yep, most of the action took place in around Butler County, Pennsylvania. Elias, Carl, and Raina were on the cover of magazines. Other notable Roottrees such as L'Oreal, Miracle, GM, and physical media such as records, albums, movies associated with them. Lauren's 2 diaries are probably the most useful resource overall, mentioning many for relatives directly. 5 pieces, there are many 5 presidents, Caroline Madsen. Ooh, this is a lot. And we just kind of finished that story, so there are also a few dead ends and red herrings. Aloysius Herring Roottrees. Family Man, a book about Elias Roottrees, turned out to be propaganda, not useful. Orange Other book, historical romance novels were not useful on their own. Coraline Morden's sculptures were not useful. Cool. I heard to help us with every time there's a hyperlocal case, it causes headaches, please do your research, but I ask that you stop going to the press to back you up, to verify anyone. Okay. Why we're here? Someone didn't have a child or has been disqualified. Okay. Nickname, start, 9 months. I'll be blunt, I'm not a stranger and wish I could claim that I was a perfect husband, but I've seen the family tree, so I pretend. Okay. I suppose we'll start here. And start with 5 P's. Tried to search for something while offline. I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool. Gosh dang it. Okay. Let's try that again. Search. Okay, Felix Fellows is a rapper who has found some recent radio play after being publicly confirmed as a long-lost Roottrees. Oh wait. He's the only notable one. So that makes this fella... Oh no. We don't got a name list, we got first names and last names. Does a rapper count as a musician? I'd assume so, but to play on an article, you find a website and further views modern music gives his most recent Root of All Evils 1 star out of 7. More poser than my action figure collection. His real name is David. He used to go by... Oh. His real name is David. My bad. Not Felix, it's David. And the author rues the fact that his rebranding was a blatant marketing stunt at the expense of his mother's tragic past. She overdosed when she was 16. Apparently, only one of the songs on the album is new. The others were simply rewritten to turn blatant references to sex, drugs, and violence into clumsy euphemisms. It was kickstarted when he appeared a few months ago on the cover of News Time. By the way, did the same, denying that he was. Okay. Anyway. Of his mother with Guy Hudson. they've backtracked and publicly welcomed him into the family. So... Oh my god. Did Guy really... Did he really... Did this dude really... Oh my god. Resident third. Okay. This is already a roller coaster. Get on the same magazine a week later. Okay. So let's look up should I look up 5Ps on the News Times? Cover of News Time, kicking off Roottrees Mania. Okay, there you are. It would have been hilarious if I could take this picture. Appeared on the cover. The article concerned his insistence that his father was Guy Hudson, that his mother, Joanna, was Zach Morden's secretary. Joanna. Secretary. Before she quit. His parents divorced when he was 4 after his father had learned of their affairs. Felix and his mother then moved to Portland because she was afraid of her and her son's life. Portland? He grew up with her until he was 16. He came home from the movie rental store where she worked the register. Movie rental clerk. My bad, I have to put her latest occupation. He had stolen all the cash from a drawer and spent it on heroin. The only thing he had to remember her were a hairbrush, photos, and stuffed animals. A box hidden in the back of her closet. Inside was love letter and photos related to Guy Hudson, as well as a letter from his father containing threats. He threw it all away, with the exception of the one photo he appears with on the cover. Only on where they were dressed. The only one not from the affair itself. Ah. At the 5P's careers, he was born Felix Fellows. Has never rapped without a moniker. Wait, was he born Felix Fellows? Or was it David? Well, Fellows. Riley. We know that at least. Wait, what does this article say? This Elias 5 pieces play up. The review mentions his real name, and the author rues the fact that this rebranding according to fan site is not 5P's actual name. His birth name was David Fellows. They just perform live shows in Portland under that name. Huh. Portland. Okay. So Fellows, David. I wonder if... No. Rosenberg, Quaker, Nicola, Logan, Lewis, Knox, Kings, Keatings. Thanks, Lord. Well, it's definitely not Fellows, but we can put that there for now because there's nothing better to put there. Into the truth of these claims and was able to confirm that Joanna did work for the Roottrees company as a secretary, that she died, and that Felix went into foster care soon after. They were unable to track down his father. They also reached out to the Roottrees company, but at the moment, since the recent book, Roottrees has seen an overwhelming... Okay. Miracle, why do I have a photo of you? Miracle, what have you done? That guy. He vehemently denied that 5Ps was a Roottrees before the DNA test. Guy Hudson said he came as across exhausted at the event that had been going on behind the scenes. He starts with the 6 pieces content. He says that although most of the book was based on fact, without anything that wouldn't fit the agenda, he points out Sam's daughter still earns a generous salary for overseeing the farm division of Roottrees, and that Sam did the same before her, that Sam's family was not destitute, and that really was only her son who chose to take on a job with no salary. He claims that though they didn't have to, the family helped pay for her son's medical bills after voting that it was the right thing to do. Miracle also says that the story about his father, Elias, shunning Nisi was one-sided, leaving out Edward Clancy's blame in the whole thing. Elias gave him a simple ultimatum: stop sinning or be disowned. Miracle says it was EC's own choice and that Elias allowed him to earn food and shelter in the company's dime was a kindness, especially considering that he and John continued to live together. Miracle then pivots to the fallout from the 6 pieces. He recounts a deluge of claims to the clan's trust that the family has been subjected to. He doesn't cite any specifics, says that every time someone comes forward, the family devolves to arguments. They've had to hire an outside legal team to help, but so far every case has been demonstrably laughably false. All they do is tarnish this family's reputation. He focuses on 5Ps, who appears on the newest times before him. He calls him a grifter and a delinquent and says he is using his name and products to sell filth to the masses. Of all the accusation, he says this is the most dangerous because it exposes the world to hatred. He cites 5P's lyrics as violent, sexist, and ungodly, and prays the boy will repent, retract his lies, and find religion. Lastly, he turns to the future. Miracle states that those that wish to hear the true story can join him on his farewell tour this upcoming fall. The Miracle's Roottrees are planning on touring the country's churches one last time, and that now at age 71, Miracle's the oldest living Roottrie. While he plans to continue preaching at his own church in Butler County after the tour, this is your last chance to hear the truth from the man with the most complete recollection of America's most notable families in your own hometown. The article mentions that Miracle's son, Miracle Jr., did not wish to comment and has a statement from Clark Rafferty's LaRue through the Roottrees law firm. Miracle does not speak for his entire family. We're working carefully on a plan to definitively disprove any claims of infidelity in our family's past. The article also does not refute Miracle's claim that he's the oldest living Roottrie, despite Sam Madsen being born the year before him. It was unclear if Miracle made the claim out of ignorance or spite. Huh. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Got this, got this. Got people in the background. Okay. So we go here. Got you. Got you. I guess Miracle's going to end up somewhere on here. It's just bound to happen. I'm just going to arbitrarily place Miracle right here. No reason. And let's see. Unfortunately, I think I am running out of steam. I am EP tired. I woke up way earlier than I should have today. So, yeah. I think we're going to have to call it here, because if I try to do anything else, my brain's just going to, like, shut down. Too much logic, too much parsing. Great game, I love it. So much logic. And on that note, I click this button. I click this button. And let's hop over here. Let me also move this here. Okay. Do I have any thoughts in my head left? Trying to determine. Egg. The brain cells really are doing the DVD screensaver motion. Great game. Love it. Let's see. Anything important that's coming up? Reminder that Coracle's having a drawing contest for Selena in her winter outfit. If you want more information, please check out our website in the blog or our Twitter or Blue Sky account. Should I be linking those? Yes. Do I have those prepared? Absolutely not. Will I ever have them prepared? Well, we'll see. Good news is that the website's pretty easy. I believe it's just that. If you're interested. We're working on those boxes. Next week, I think I definitely do want to continue playing this. Part of me was like, this is your turn to play it, but at the same time, I don't think I have any other plans in my head other than to play this. It might take 2 more streams. It probably would have only taken 1 more stream had I not gotten EP tired halfway during this one. Although I suppose we're only like an hour early, so not too bad. What else? What else? What else? No, I think that's it. Head empty. Head real empty. Yep. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Oh, let me get my buttons ready. So yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And I shall see you all next time. Oh. Yeah, thank you.